I'm in this rather plush international lounge where I've come to find out what happens to the passengers when they arrive at the new terminal. If they're used to the drab facilities of the old terminal, then without doubt when they arrive here, they're in for a very pleasant surprise. Well, early this morning, Patrick Burns was out and about talking to passengers as they arrived for the first operational flight to leave the new terminal.
It was, appropriately enough, a Birmingham Executive Airways flight to Zurich. Among its passengers, the city's Lord Mayor, Bill Soughton, and the West Midlands County Council Chairman, Sir Stan Yap. Next came the first airliner proper, a BAC 111 of British Airways, the 7 a.m. to Aberdeen. It taxied in front of the old terminal, which was unceremoniously closed to passengers last night, and all the computer and telex links switched overnight to Birmingham International. The first and most important thing for passengers arriving at the new terminal is obviously to find it. Now, you've got to work out if you're international cargo. We're not, obviously. We're international passengers, so you have to wait for the next exit, which is right beside the National Exhibition Centre. Here we are, Airport Way. And as we sweep past the new terminal now, we find that there are car parks on both sides. There's a big multi-storey one to the left, open car parking to the right. There are signs which tell you what you are, long stay, short stay. And obviously, having deposited your car, the formalities out of the way, the next stage is to look forward to your flight and get into that new terminal. Well, the first impressions of arriving here in the new concourse for the first time, so much space and light in contrast to the old terminal. The roof really is the reason for it, a very sophisticated design which passes natural light downwards and reflects artificial light upwards, ensuring an even spread of light. So much then for my impressions. What are yours?
Yeah, very smart airport. Definitely the up to the standard of general airports around the world, I'd imagine.
It's the best thing Birmingham's ever done. It's just fantastic.
Well, I've only been here about 5 minutes, but it's looking very good, and I'm sure it's going to work.
You think it's
very necessary.
And as you can see, the first sight that greets you when you get onto what is in effect the first floor balcony is the cafeteria. Now, it's divided into little departments under various sort of food headings. It's called the free flow system. And what this means in effect is that you don't have to drag your tray past things that you don't want to eat. But for me, at least, even more welcoming than the cafeteria is the bar. The Birmingham bar, in fact, is one of 4 bars in the new airport which have been named after local districts. We've got the Coventry bar, the Dudley bar, and the Wolverhampton bar in no particular order of precedence. Let's say then, good luck to the new Birmingham airport and all who use it.
We've finally arrived now on the airport scene, and I think we've got a facility which will match the best in Europe and probably have some advantages over many of our competitors.
Further round the concourse and through passport control into the international departure area, the duty-free shop. It's well over 3 times the size of the one in the old airport, and its stock of liquor, tobacco, perfumes and so on really does put Birmingham into the league of the international jet set. And so to the piers that lead out to the air jetties, which in turn lead directly to the very doors of the aircraft themselves, and all under cover, with complete indifference to the weather outside, without any traipsing across that rain-swept tarmac. So going away will be even more fun. Coming back, I'm afraid, well, nothing really changes.